Spokane nonprofits traveled to Seattle to learn more about tiny homes. It's transitional housing to get people out of homelessness and off the streets. KREM 2's Janelle Finch caught up with one of those nonprofit leaders who got a first-hand look at that homeless solution.
Spokane is no stranger to the struggles of homelessness. Some local nonprofits say solving a big problem could take a small solution.
We have a housing crisis in Spokane. We need to do some innovative things to lower our houseless population, and a tiny home village has been really successful in communities around the country, and it's time that we look at doing it here.
Luria Shu and other nonprofit leads traveled to Seattle to learn more about tiny homes and even built one themselves.
It felt really, really good to see that and to know that somebody is going to sleep in the tiny home that we built, and they're going to rejuvenate their lives there.
Shu says the Western Washington homeless solution also has potential on the eastern side of the state. She believes it's a real stepping stone to getting people off the streets and into housing.
If houseless folks move into a tiny home village, the average stay in Seattle is 114 days before they get housed somewhere else. So it's really a type of transition. It's not meant to be permanent.
Sound Foundations Northwest is a Seattle nonprofit that has helped design hundreds of tiny homes. The director of operations says their design costs a little over $4,000 per unit. According to the Low Income Housing Institute, under Seattle City Code, tiny homes can be no more than 120 square feet. Most designs are just 8 feet by 12 feet. Despite the name, a lot can go into a tiny home.
It's an overhead light, an electrical outlet, and in the winter times they're given a space heater, and in the summer times a fan with 2 windows for good air circulation. Each unit has a bed and typically some sort of a storage structure.
Shu says there's still more work to do before bringing the idea to the city.
We know that services are really important, and we need to make sure that service providers have the capacity to help to be on site.
But she's hopeful she can use the skills she learned on the west side to bring tiny homes to eastern Washington.
We're going to be sitting down and talking about what the feasibility is, where there might be land, who might be able to be involved to help fund and operate a tiny home village, and go from there.
The Low Income Housing Institute operates 19 tiny home villages in western Washington. According to the organization, 65% of people stay less than 6 months in a tiny home before moving on to permanent housing. In the studio, Janelle Finch, KREM 2 News.